Hello ladies, this is Stacy with Stacy's Crafty Jam, and I am so excited to be with y'all today. So glad, so honored that you would tune in for this video. I am excited, of course, because of the Kreativ Paper Artisan Autumn Woods Junk Journal Kit that I have been working with. I've been working really hard. It's behind this page, what I have made. But this is our cover page. I did a flip through, did a couple of little videos on a hidden paper clip using this this kit. Made my very first waterfall element that I've added into this project, and made a video on that, and did a flip through of all these gorgeous just little cute pages with the little fox and the bear and the pumpkins, and it's just adorable. And it is a big kit too. There'll be a link down below for Kreativ Paper Artisan Etsy shop to get the kit. She is offering a 25% discount for I guess through October 31st, and we're in year 2022. I am shooting ahead thinking that maybe people will see this video in years to come. I don't know. But, you know, speaking about the here and the now, this is where we're at with the Autumn Woods kit. And I, without further, yakking and going on, this is what I did. I am super happy. I've never made a shaped journal before. This was quite a little project for me. I started out with a file folder, made the pumpkin out of the file folder, but he wasn't real happy with that. So this is out of a paper bag, and cut it out of a shape of a pumpkin, used cardstock, and of course her gorgeous papers. I love this teal, green, blue page with the whimsical pumpkins. I used some of her fussy cuts on there, some burlap, trimmed this with some little pretty lace trim. Of course, this raffia bow. I hem-hawed back and forth about whether I should should I cut these strings? Should I leave them? I like them. I like them dancing all over the cover here with the happy fall sentiment on there. Put a little pretty sunflower element on there, and this is what happened. I used a little green cardstock to do the stem with. What pumpkin wouldn't be complete without its little stem? And I thought the stem needed to be on the back page too, so I put the stem on the front and on the back and the front. And this is one of her gorgeous pages. This is in the cream browns. The page with the bear and the fox and I guess a little squirrel. He's so cute. He's just so cute. And then I used some gorgeous seam binding that I got from Haystack Creations. She custom makes this seam binding, and she is fabulous at it. And that's my closure. And we'll untie this little baby. It's a one signature journal. With being the paper bag, couldn't really, I didn't think it was already, look at it. I can't seem to make journals that don't poof out, do the whole gator thing, but I like them, and they work just fine. On the inside front cover, I used a little scrappy notebook that fit just perfect on this page. Liked all my little pages, the little torn pages that I made the scrappy notebook with. This is part of, I think the kit includes 16, maybe 17 journal pages. You can really make a large kit with this, or journal with this kit. I put some trim on my first page. I had to take my journal pages and reduce the size because the pumpkin wouldn't, I guess it would be a really large pumpkin. Which of course they're out there, but this is, I reduced the sizes of the journal pages, and I love the little cute size of how it turned out with the smaller journal pages. But when you print her kit, it's a letter, an A4 size. So, you'll get a bigger journal page when you print it, unless you reduce it like I did. And then we'll flip that. And this is one of her pockets, and I put some little pretty trim on here, a little lace, almost like a seam binding trim, really. And then this is part of her kit. This is supposed to be a belly band, but I just made like a little odd-shaped journal card out of it. I liked it in there. Put some other little ephemera with a butterfly on there. That's, a good journaling spot here. You could journal here too. And then I put some cute tags in here. Got these tags from Haystack Creations. She custom makes these little cute tags. I love them. They are perfect, and they just worked great. The colors, and I loved it all. And how did I have that? I had that just like that. And then this is another one of the journal page that with the lines, and you can journal in here. I love the French writing. Let me get that where you can see it. I love the French writing words, and I don't know what it says, but I guess it's a town, Brunswick, I guess. Oh no, that's Boston. But anyway, it's like in a French script. I love that. Love this little globe with the fox. Put a little trim on there. And then somebody had sent me this in a Happy Mail, and I believe her name was Barbara, I think. I hope I'm saying that. I hope I say that, credit that person right. But anyway, it fit. This is a real leaf that she Mod Podged and clustered on, and it just fit perfect on this page, leaving some room for journaling. And then here's one of her. This is a real neat element that Karin, that's who has Kreativ Paper Artisan, she offers in her kits, are these cute little hidden paper clips. They're already pre-printed in the kit, and all you have to do is cut and glue. And that's a hidden paper clip. Put some ephemera in there that kind of fit. Ink that up. This is the back side of a flip envelope, and I'll show you that page. I made I altered a glassine envelope using her paper, her kit, the papers in the kit. Put some pretty ink around that, the green ticket and the number, and it just all flowed and worked. I liked the lace, kind of at an angle there. I liked that. And then you flip that, and this is the back side. More of, she's got like 2 pages of ephemera that you can fussy cut, and I used several of those, all 4 pieces there, plus the page of the kit. And then this is the back side of that hidden paper clip. And I didn't put anything in there because I don't know why. Now that I sit here and think about it, there's some things I'll point out as I go through that I think I want to go and add and add to and not redo, but add and embellish some more. I put some ephemera in the envelope. A little library card. I don't know who sent those to me, but they're really neat. Thank you. And then I just thought I had all these little fussy cuts that were left over that I didn't use. And I thought, well, what a better place to put them. And I'll tuck them in there, and then they'll remind me to use them in other ways throughout the journal. Maybe I could add them to this page too. Maybe I will do that. I think I will. And then here's another one of the journal pages with the sunflower. They're pretty, like, whimsical sunflower, and there's your French writing. I love that. I love how she's mixed the vintage with the whimsical, in an autumn kit. I like that. This is the belly band that she offers has in the kit, and I backed it with some like lace type paper, and I made a double belly band. This is one of the journaling cards that I backed with some pretty paper and inked up, and then that goes in this belly band, that first part of the belly band. This is the second part of the belly band. It's a double belly band. This is one of her little tiny cute cards with the mushrooms and playing the little piccolo or whatever they're playing. And then I backed that with some pretty fall paper. and then that's the double belly band on that page. And then, of course, here's more of this vintage vibe on the journal page with the filigree pumpkin. Just very, very elegant. I love that. Put some lace trim on it. And then on this page, I made a pocket out of some of her, well, this was a bigger pocket, but I made like a double, I just backed the pocket with some paper. And I love these little, I love the color of these buttons, and I thought they worked really well with the colors in the pocket here. And so I just tucked those in and made a little cluster with her fussy cuts and her papers, and added a little French, whatever that is, a date or whatever, and a ticket, and just made a little cluster and put it on the coffee dye paper page. And then here's a place for journaling. And this is another one of those paper clips that is in her kit that, all you got to do is cut and glue, and you're good to go. And it's got the little squirrels, so cute. And then this is the journal page with, of course, I love to trim everything, so I put the lace trim on there. And then this is the backside of that paper clip. And then she has tags that is it part of the kit. This is one of the tags that I embellished. Just put a little cluster down at the bottom here, and put a little tag topper, like the little the eyelash lace, or not lace, but trim, and tucked it into the paper clip there. Then I made a little waterfall. I used these are her part of her pages, and I made a little waterfall page here on this music page, and used washi tape, and just made a simple little waterfall. And each of these, we can journal on those. This is one of the elements that I know I want to go back and take some of her fussy cuts and add to it. I realized as I finished this up, I thought, that's one thing I could do. But I kind of like, this is a 3-card waterfall. And I kind of like having an opportunity to go back and add, things and embellish things. Then I did a little flip page with the music page here, and this is the part 2 of what I believe it was Barbara that sent this to me. She made a little burlap altered leaf, and then she sent me those. She sent me this one and the other one that I just showed you, and she put some pretty ribbons, fall ribbons on there, and I like the way the ribbons kind of danced off the top of the page. And then I put a lace pocket on this page and made a little cute mason jar. I printed a mason jar thing, a ball mason jar, on one of her pages, her papers, and I made a little tag. And that's just cute as it can be. Put some ephemera in there. And then that's the page. I love the green. I kind of dyed that green, that lace. And I like that. And I love the way it worked with the green in this tag. This little mason jar tag. And more trim. And then journaling space. And then this is a hidden paper clip that I made using her fussy cuts and her papers. Just made a little cluster on there with some of the dyed seam binding. And then we turn the page, and I've got the other part of the hidden paper clip. And then this is one of the larger, backed it with some fall paper, but this is one of the larger tags that was part of her kit. And I just added some elements to it, a little topper, and a little word imagination with some fabric. I liked this there, the way that fabric sits on that tag, and tucked that in. I love the way tags kind of come out of the page. That's just a personal preference of mine. Used a ledger page, and then here's another one of her journal pages. This kit is full of journal pages, more journaling space. And then here's some, these are, I used 2 doilies, I glued them together, and I got these doilies from Haystack Creations, but Kreativ Paper Artisan made them. And she just took fall papers and made these beautiful doilies. And I just glued 2 together and made like a double, sided doily there. And then more journaling space. And then here's that French writing and on the journal page with the pretty elements down there on the bottom, and the other half of that ledger paper. And then this is a pocket that I made a tuck spot out of, inked around that. And then I used a little library card, and all I did was, I tucked that in too, as part of the little tickets. And I put the ticket on there with the little girl, she's so pretty. And then put a little topper on it, inked around the edges, put a little, and this is a great journaling card, and put a pretty fall sticker back there. And that was that on that tuck spot there. And then got the pretty, kind of greenish teal. Loved the way it worked with this teal pumpkin on this journaling page. Made a pocket here out of, her pocket, using some foreign book page there. And I used a library card and made a tag of my own, and used the eyelash yarn trim stuff, and just used some elements that I'd gotten through Happy Mail, and just collaged a pretty tag, inked around. I coffee dyed this library card, and just went to town on that. I loved the way this tag turned out. And let me set her back down in there, and there she goes. Oh, just love the way the trim and the seam binding stands out on the top of the journaling pages. Made a pocket here with a little name plate that I'd made, and these are some of the fussy cuts that I just inked around, and thought I'd set those in there. I liked the way they worked with the page. And then here I made a pocket out of one of the doilies that I got from that Kreativ Paper Artisan offers through Haystack Creations. And I love the colors of the buttons, and these are the vintage buttons. You put some tickets, a couple of tickets down in there, because the colors worked on that music page that flips. And then I did another altered envelope. I loved the color of this envelope. Thank you, Linda. She sent that to me. And then I made a little cluster, put that on the envelope. And then inside here, I put more fussy cuts that, I had left over from the kit. And then, of course, more fussy cuts on the envelope. And a little orange ticket, because I love those. When I got those tickets, I used the wham out of them. And then here's another one of the smaller paper clips that is part of the kit, and put some tickets and some ephemera in there. And then this is some journaling. I love the lined journal pages, and then the pretty elements that she offers on her journaling pages are gorgeous. And then the coffee dye paper for journaling space. I left, some journaling space. This is a new thing for me. I usually cover every bit of a page, but I wanted whoever I give this to, I wanted them to have an opportunity to use this as a prayer journal or however they want to use it. And here's a pocket that she offers that's part of the kit. Use some lace trim, and then here's another one here's a little card. Got it upside down. And here's a little acorn card. Acorn, say that, and backed it with some pretty fall paper, and put a little 50-50. I love the green, the way it worked with the green in this pocket. And then I made this is the belly band of her kit, but I made a journal, just an odd shaped journal card out of it, and more journaling space. And then here's the back part of, or the other side of that journal page. Pretty the way that she does the vintage with the whimsical, with the autumn. And then I made another double belly band here. And then these are the small tickets or tags that is in her kit. And all I did with these is put some little hole reinforcers that I had kind of altered, and pretty tags, seam binding and ribbon, and then backed those with some pretty paper. And then that's the top of the belly band. And then here's the journal card that I put some lace paper backing on it and inked it. And so it's a double belly band. I'd never put a double belly band on a page before, and I kind of like it. I love it. Well, I love it. And then I love this trim. And then this pumpkin, or this bear, he's not a pumpkin, he's a bear, and he's behind the purple moon or whatever. I love that, with your French writing there. And then I made a cluster that I made into a tuck spot. And I used all of her little elements. I put a little number and a word on there. It says humble. And I just made a little tuck spot out of it. It was kind of a bigger kind of cluster, so I did that. This is a layered tag. Put a word, strive for greatness, and then this small tag of hers. And then I altered and embellished the fox tag, and I've backed all of these and put a little cluster down at the bottom, patience. And then this is the larger tag that's part of her kit. Put a little cluster on there with some mulberry paper and her little bird, and just trimmed it up. Went to town on that and tucked that down in here. Love the seam binding and the yellow lace. And then this is the other part of that paper, the other half of that paper clip. And I didn't put anything there because it's the journaling spot. Maybe I'll go back and do that. Then this is another pocket, or a pocket that she offers, and she already has the hole cut for you, or made for you. All you gotta do is cut it, trim that up, and then I made another mason jar tag. Printed it on her paper and just kind of embellished it, and then that's what I put in this pocket, along with some tickets and some ephemera. And I love the way this all works together, and just comes together so well. Use some green trim on that. And then here's our little chipmunk, or I guess a squirrel page. And she has a lot more journaling pages available in the kit, but this is just what, as you can see, this is what fit in this, and then some, in this journal. And then on this page, or the back cover, I made, and this is what I did a video on, was the waterfall, making an actual working waterfall. And I hadn't made one before this one. I took her papers, made the cards, and then here's my my waterfall page. I love, my grandson was playing with this the other night. He was like, Nana, it moves. I said, yes, it does. But I embellished on these waterfalls, and used her papers on cardstock and backed those. And on each one, I embellished a little bit. Put a word or a number, or some trim, and then just use some fall paper to make that. But I really am excited about this waterfall. Look at that. You can go slow, you can go fast. I love it. And that is the Kreativ Paper Artisan Design Team project for October. And I am quite pleased with the results of this. I would love it if you would leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the project. Go to the link down below for the Autumn Woods, for Kreativ Paper Artisan Autumn Woods kit. Go ahead and take advantage of the discount that she's offering through the end of this month. And go ahead and get this kit. It makes it a great deal. Huge kit. And would love to see what all y'all come up with. I just decided to do a pumpkin-shaped journal. It was fun, to say the least. This was a lot of fun. Thank you, Karin, so much for inviting me to be a part of your design team. I'm having a blast. I can't wait to see what we work with next month. Just excited about that. I just realized I still have my band on from it. My grandson went to a marching band competition, and I left this on. Well, here you go, Kiefer. That's for you, baby. That's my grandson. He plays the trumpet in a band, and he was in a marching contest. But anyway, that is my project. I had a great time. I thank y'all so much for tuning in and watching. Y'all are the best. You're so supportive. Thank you, God, for so much. Thank you, Jesus, for taking the wheel and giving me all the ideas. So inspiring to have this kit to work with. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.